Hi, this is Dawn Olszewski of DOstampingWithDawn.com, and I'm here with another How'd She Do That video. And today I'm going to share with you this cute 9 square kind of a quilted look card. It is very easy and super adorable, so let's get started. So the first thing that you want to do is pick out some pretty pattern paper, and I'm going to use it's called Pretty Petals paper stack. Now this comes in a 6x6 stack. You've got 48 sheets. There's 12 designs, so you get 4 of each design. Now this is just a little swatch book that I have that is showing all of the different patterns, and I love using this exactly for this kind of a project because then I can determine what selection of patterns and papers that I want to use. So for this one, I've already selected them and I've punched them out. So this is the 1-inch square punch by Stampin' Up. And I've not only punched them out, but I've kind of rearranged them in the pattern that I want to use for my card. So then I have my paper ready. This is a piece of Whisper White. No, this is Very Vanilla. And it measures 3 1/4 inch square. And I'm just going to adhere these on here. Now, the way that I like to do this is I like to start in a corner, and I make sure that I have kind of like the same amount of white space. I'll come in a little bit closer here so you can kind of see what I'm doing. Same amount of white space around these two edges. And then I want to put this one in next. And I'm going to do the same thing in this corner. So this kind of gives me a guide on where this one is going to go. Alright, and then I just continue around the entire square in that same pattern. So I would do this corner next. And then I would do this one. And then I'm just going to finish that up here real quick. Okay, and then I'm putting my last 2 in. That one's going to go there. And then the center one is the very last one that I do here. And there we go. We've got our 9 squares in. Isn't that cute? Okay, so I've gone ahead and adhered this to a layer that is basic black and that measures 3 1/2 inches square. I've added some Stampin' Dimensionals, and we're going to add it to our card front. And this was, let's see, 8 1/2 by 5 1/2. Just fold it in half, and we're going to add it to the front here. Okay, so for my stamping, I took the colors directly from the paper. So I'm using Basic Black, Calypso Coral, and Old Olive. And I've got those here. Now, the stamping that I'm using is from the Endless Thanks. This is new by Stampin' Up. This is a great greeting kit. I love that it's got the 2 different font styles in here, and then it has just a handful of kind of floral images. So this is what we're using, and I'm actually using the Tuxedo Black Memento ink. And what I've done is I have put 2 images on here. So the thank you is one image and the friend is another, and I've mounted them together. And so we'll just get that inked up and stamp it on. This is Very Vanilla. Alright, now I'm going to position that flower just about, let's see, right here. Looks good. And then we'll fill in with the leaf. And I'm going to stamp that twice, like this and this. And there you go. And let's see, I'm using a punch. This is the label bracket punch. It's going to fit right in here. And what I did is that I think, yep, that stamped perfectly. You can see that. See how that friend kind of sits in the corner there, and it still gives me enough room to get all that thank you on there. And we'll punch that. Punched Old Olive in Basic Black with our little small banner punch. I had that here somewhere. Here it is. Looks like this. It's just a little punch. And I have that already with glue dots here. And we're going to actually flip them this way. And the black is on the bottom, and the olive is on top, and then we'll just add that to kind of this bottom corner area, like that. And then I'm going to come in with my handheld stapler. Love that. Now, roughly you need about 8 inches, but when I am doing this, just for my personal stamping, I just lay a little piece of the end on there, and then I staple it. There we go. And that way I can push and pull that a little bit to how much I want, and then just cut it off and we'll tie it. I love this trick. If you've been watching my videos or seeing my blog, you'll see I use the stapler and twine trick a lot. Just makes it for a little bit easier of the tying of the bow. There, isn't that cute? I got one at the very bottom here and I stacked it. I put 2 on top of each other. And then one is fine near the top anywhere. Now the reason for that is when we add it to the card, here's our card that we were working on, is that this is going to sit below this, and yet it was popped up, so I need to give it a little more oomph there. There we go. And that's where we put that. And the final touch is a little bling with the rhinestones right in the center of that flower. So how cute is that? Love it. I just, it's super quick and easy, and you can make different color combinations. So let me show you what else I have here. This was the original one that I shared on my blog first, and then today I'm sharing this one. So this was the Calypso Coral, and then Pacific Point is the base card on this, and this is Mint Macaron. This is one of the new in colors. So there you go, super cute in any combination of patterns. So I hope you enjoyed that. Be sure to stop by my blog at DOstampingWithDawn.com for more creative ideas and inspiration. And if you're looking for Stampin' Up! Product, you can visit my store at DOstamping.stampinup.net. Thanks.